A Verlinden box art as we all know it. The box is printed in camo pattern and the top side has a picture of the assembled and painted kit on it. On the right hand side of the pic you find the company's name, the kit number and name, and the scale. On one side there's a price tag of the online shop where I bought this kit. The price doesn't sound too bad for a resin kit. I bought this kit for the T-34-76 for Patrick's and my body built on the Battle of Kursk. Now let's take a look at... First thing I didn't like at all was the way this kit was packaged. The parts come in a plastic bag and there was nothing inside the box to stop them from rattling around. There was danger that parts might get broken. As you can see, there are some delicate parts and I can already say that they weren't damaged, but this way of sending resin parts around the world is not how I expect it to be. Let's see what the grenades look like. I used quite a lot of Verlinden kits in the early 1990s and I really like the quality of the figures and accessories. In this case I'm not happy at all because of the Trough Grenades you see here. There are 8 with no tip. 2/3 of them are not cast properly. That's more than just a little annoying and I would have returned them, but they were the only kit available and I needed them desperately. The 8 empty shells appear to be quite nice. On the other hand, I can't use them the way they came. I'll have to draw them out. Resin is a delicate and brittle material and there's always the possibility of bad castings. Of course manufacturers are looking for a way to avoid this and save costs. Still, it's possible to do it in a manner that items like these are really hollow. And now for the ammo crates. The bottom, the sides and the supports for the grenades come in one piece. There's nothing to complain about. The wood graining looks very nice and realistic. Removing the blocks from the bottom of the crates will be a little bit of work, but I'll use my motor tool with the razor saw bit. The lids for the boxes come in 5 parts. 2 each of these supports are needed. They look nice and there are no bad areas visible. Removing them from the block will take some care, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Next parts are these boards that go across the lids. 2 each are necessary. Again, there are some inclusions. Well, actually, a lot of inclusions. 9 of 16 parts are damaged. It's not too bad or annoying because they look like wood that's been damaged by careless handling. If it was my company, I'd tell the customers exactly that, and it's difficult to prove that it's not quite the truth. Last parts are these boards. They're thin and look very nice. Again, the wood graining is realistic and these parts aren't damaged. It's quite amazing that the most delicate parts are almost perfectly done while other parts have a lot of inclusions. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed to say the least. I expected better quality and for what I've got the price is way too high. I'll have to use putty on the grenade tips and it'll be some tedious work to send them to a perfect shape. As I said, I often used Verlinden kits about 20 years ago, but I never came across these problems. Would I recommend this kit? I really can't say because the castings may be different every time. Well, doesn't that mean I wouldn't recommend it?
Мы все прошли через пламя и дым, погибшим слава и слава живым. Победа, победа, мы верили, мы знали, победим. Снова мирное солнце взошло, салютуют сирень и каштаны, и назло смертям и ранам счастье снова в каждый дом вошло. Нельзя забыть весенний этот день. Победа, победа, ликующих на улицах людей. Победа.